Hello and welcome to our brand spanking new channel, the Today in African History channel for the 15th of July. So we're going to talk about what happened today in African history, our positive history, the negative history, what we can learn from our negative history so that we can propel our continent forward. Okay, so we're going to start with Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. But before we do that, the lady pictured here is a very important figure in African affairs. Her name is Folorunsho Alakija. She is a very, very wealthy entrepreneur. So back to her later. Now, Congo. On this day, the year was 1960, the Democratic Republic of Congo, following the declaration of independence for the Congo's Katanga region by Moses Kapenda Shombe, United Nations forces landed to assist in resolving the political situation on this day in 1960. Also, following Patrice Lumumba's call for assistance from African nations and the United Nations forces intervened. The province of South Kasai was inspired by Katanga's secession to declare its independence on August 8, 1960, renaming itself the Federal State of South Kasai and electing Joseph Ngalula as its President of Parliament. So obviously that secession didn't work out. The Democratic Republic of Congo is united today, thankfully. Like I said in my previous video, division doesn't help any of us. Most of the countries in Africa were carved out by the so-called colonial masters. So we should just, carry on with being in the countries we are. If possible, we should have a borderless Africa, because we're one people and we should act as one, not dividing ourselves, because each time division occurs, it tends to lead to war, and war doesn't help anyone. It sets us back. Look at what happened in Rwanda years ago, what happened in Sudan, what happened in Nigeria in the late 60s. It doesn't help anyone. Sierra Leone, Liberia, you could name it. There's so many countries that have gone through conflict, and it's not helped anyone. Okay, so let's go on now to the next event that occurred on this day. The year was 1998, and this is Nigeria's former military dictator, Sani Abacha. On July 15, 1998, Nigeria's military government ordered the immediate release of at least 400 people imprisoned under the late military dictator General Sani Abacha. According to a statement from the administration, all of the people who were released were jailed or held without being given a chance for a trial. How sad. But, thankfully it ended happily. They were released without charge. So again, this is Nigeria's late military dictator, General Sani Abacha. Okay, so we go on now to the next event that happened on this day. This lady, who, if you remember, is pictured on the thumbnail, Folorunsho Alakija, is a rich entrepreneur from Nigeria. She was born on this day in 1951. So happy birthday, Madam. Happy birthday, Mrs. Folorunsho Alakija. Alakija, whose estimated net worth is $1 billion, is listed by Forbes as the wealthiest woman in Nigeria. In 2015, she was ranked by Forbes as the 87th most powerful woman in the world and the second most powerful woman in Africa, behind Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. So again, this is Mrs. Folorunsho Alakija, Nigeria's wealthiest woman and one of the wealthiest women on the African continent. Next, it's Peter Osaze Odewingie, a former professional footballer from Nigeria who played both as a forward and a winger, born on this day in 1981. So it's a happy birthday to Peter Osaze Odewingie. Odewingie began his professional career with Bendel Insurance in the Nigeria Premier League after growing up in Uzbekistan and Russia. He spent 3 seasons with Belgian club La Louvière, where he won the Belgian Cup before earning a transfer to French team Lille. So Peter Domingue, happy birthday. Peter would be 42 today, if my math serves me correctly. Happy birthday, Mr. Peter Saze Domingue. Last but not least, this guy is a Nigerian actor and comedian. His name is Umoh Bishop Umoh, well known as Okon, Lagos. He's from Akwa Ibom State in the south-south geopolitical zone of Nigeria. He was born on this day in 1981, so he would be 42 as well, the same age as Peter Domingue. He began acting when he was young and has since appeared in over 100 films. He became well known because of the 2008 indigenous film Uyai, directed and produced by Isong. So go check this guy out. He's a talented actor, talented comedian as well. And Isong's movies are one of the best on the African continent. Her movies are different, that's all I can say. That quality, there's a lot of quality and a lot of different layers to her movies. So Google Isong up and check out her movies. She is a fantastic actor. I'm sure she's going to feature on this channel one of these days. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for joining us for Today in African History. This is one of our shortest videos, I think. This is probably our shortest video to date. So thanks for dropping by. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, you haven't liked this video, why not do that? It will help push this video or push our channel to more interested people who will subscribe and help our channel grow as well. Okay, so thanks again. Take care of yourself, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now.